This is the videotape deposition of Elliot Mintz in the matter of Damiano versus Sony Music and Bob Dylan. Today's date is May 30th, 1996, and the time is 3:01 p.m. This recording is taking place at 9606 Santa Monica Boulevard in Beverly Hills, California. My name is Jeff Minger, a notary public in the state of California. I represent Kearns & Gradill's Video Services, located at 9320 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills, California. This deposition is being videotaped on behalf of the plaintiff. I'm neither counsel for, employed by, or related to any party in this action, nor am I interested in the outcome thereof. Counsel, please introduce yourselves and state your appearances.
Stephen Kramer for the plaintiff.
Orin Snyder, and soon to be joined by Stephen Hayes for Sony Music Entertainment and Bob Dylan.
We are on the record. Would the court reporter please swear in the witness?
I do.
Mr. Berman, or I'm sorry, Mr. Mintz, my name is Stephen Kramer. I represent the plaintiff in this case. Have you ever given a deposition before, sir?
Yes.
Okay. And have you ever given a deposition before in connection with any matter relating to Mr. Dylan?
No.
Mr. Mintz, have you ever gone by an alias?
Yes.
Okay. And what is that alias, sir?
Mitch Berman.
And during what period of time have you gone under that alias?
From approximately October of 1980 through the present.
And are there any documents that you have in your possession at your office or anywhere else that purport to identify you as Mitch Berman?
No.
What is your profession, sir?
I'm a media consultant.
And how long have you been in that profession?
Since approximately, give or take, since 1975, 76. 20 years.
And how long has Mr. Dylan been your client, sir?
Since, I believe, October of 1986, approximately 10 years.
And I take it you're represented today by Mr. Snyder? Is he your counsel?
Yes.
Okay, you used the word salary.
My fee.
Was that intentional? Or your fee?
Salary or fee, income.
Okay, you're not an employee of Mr. Dylan, are you?
I don't know how I'm represented by his accountants, but I am retained by Mr. Dylan full-time.
Full-time?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I apologize, I was not aware of that. Okay.
Oh, yes, full-time.
Okay, so what are your duties, and what have been your duties with Mr. Dylan in the past 10 years, sir?
My duties fall under two basic categories. One is to function as a media relations person or press person between Bob and the media. And the second is to deal with what we refer to as delusional fans, problematic people who enter Mr. Dylan's life. Those are the two areas that I operate in.
Has anyone shown you any of the lyrics that the plaintiff in this case contends were misappropriated?
Yes.
Okay. And have you had occasion to compare them to any of the lyrics that the plaintiff contends constitute the infringing material published by Mr. Dylan or by Sony on behalf of Mr. Dylan?
When you say, have I had an opportunity to compare them, you mean...
Match them up.
No, I have not.
Okay. Are you aware, one way or the other, whether there are a number of lines to a number of Mr. Dylan's songs that match lyrics copyrighted by Mr. Damiano almost identically?
I am not aware. Excuse me.
I'm just going to... yeah, we have the standing...
I thought we
objection.
did.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I am not aware of any such comparison.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, before we move on to another subject, no one has shown you and matched up for you that there are lyrics on Mr. Dylan's songs that verbatim, almost verbatim, match up with lyrics copyrighted by my client?
No, no one has shown me anything suggesting that.
Okay. Let me talk first about the way your documents are kept, if I may, sir. Ms. Capri testified earlier today that there is a file for Ruth Tarangiel called Ruth. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that file, I take it, is in your office? Physically located in your office?
Physically located in my office, yes.
Okay. Are you familiar with that file?
I am.
Okay. And what does that file contain? Does that file contain any accusations made by Ms. Tarangiel against Mr. Dillon concerning the subject of misappropriation of compositions or money due Ms. Tarangiel in connection with the writing of musical compositions for Mr. Dillon?
I'm going to object on the grounds that it's my understanding that Mr. Mintz, in connection with a relationship with another attorney, performed certain investigative activities in connection with Ms. Tarangiel's claims, and in connection with that may have generated work product in connection with his investigative activities, which work product is privileged and confidential since it was generated in connection with his relationship with the attorney representing Mr. Dillon in connection with that that purported palimony action. For that reason, the contents of those files, my understanding is, contain work product. And that work product is privileged and confidential, and to the extent that he's asked to identify the contents of files, it would abrogate that work product and confidential relationship, which he's bound by, and which is not going to be waived for the purpose of this litigation. If you want to ask him questions in accordance with Judge Simandl's ruling relating to the Tarangiel subject, which does not require him to divulge the contents of the work product, then I think you could probably answer the questions. But I've been advised that his files relating to Ms. Tarangiel are work product, having been generated in a...
But he's not an attorney.
Excuse me?
He's not an attorney. Are you an attorney, sir?
I am not an attorney.
He was retained. He was retained by an attorney in connection with pending litigation in the dismissed Tarangiel matter before it was dismissed.
I would like to point out that many times during this litigation, Bob Dylan's lead attorney, Orin Snyder, misrepresented the truth, or, in other words, blatantly lied. In this segment, Mr. Snyder states that the Tarangiel lawsuit was dismissed, which it was not. You can read for yourself that it was settled privately out of court.
bound by, and which is not going to be waived for the purpose of this litigation. If you want to ask him questions in accordance with Judge Simandl's ruling relating to this torrential subject, which does not require him to divulge the contents of the work product, then I think you could probably answer the questions. But I've been advised that his files relating to Ms. Torrential are work product, having been generated in a...
But he's not an attorney.
Excuse me?
He's not an attorney. Are you an attorney, sir?
I am not an attorney.
He was retained. He was retained by an attorney in connection with pending litigation in the dismissed Torrential matter before it was dismissed.
I would like to point out that many times during this litigation, Bob Dylan's lead attorney, Orin Snyder, misrepresented the truth, or, in other words, blatantly lied. In this segment, Mr. Snyder states that the Torrential lawsuit was dismissed, which it was not. You can read for yourself that it was settled privately out of court.